you want to know my opinion on what I think, just keep on watching. Hey guys, what's good? It's your girl Nisi here, and I'm back with another video. And I just want to give a huge shout out to my subscribers, my remaining ones and my new ones. And thank you for letting me reach 11k views on this YouTube short. And yeah, keep watching and obviously sharing and subscribing if you're new here. But yeah, in today's video, I was umming and ahhing if I was gonna do a video, a reaction to this, but it's just become too much, and now it's like a huge divide on TikTok, like black woman versus black woman. You got the skinny black woman versus the big black woman. So I'm talking about this famous statue that's been put in Times Square in New York of a black woman, and there's different statues there, but obviously the black woman's causing a lot of controversy. So I've come to talk on it today. So first of all, it's not the best like black girl, because there's different types of black girls and black women, but it is realistic. So obviously the artist, it depends what he was going for, and he did say he was going for the everyday black woman. And when I look at the statue, that's what it gives. Like, but obviously you have like the pick me's and the skinnies, and the ones that love to wear the 30-inch bust down weave. They're not here for it. They're like, oh, she looks masculine, she looks butch, she ugly, even though you can't even, like, you can see her face, but obviously she's not human, like it's a statue, but they're just like, her, she look ugly, da 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 da. And it's just like, she, you know what I mean? Like, she's literally an everyday woman. Like, most black women look like her. She's got the curves going on, she's got the braids. I didn't like the braids, like those short braids. No one really wears those. That's like very 90s. Like, you could at least give her the boho braids or like box braids, because that's what like most women be wearing, or the stitch. But to do all those little details there, I know that would have cost more, etc. But apart from that, apart from the braids, I like it. Like, it, that's what the average black woman looks like. And like me, I'm skinny, but I can name you so many people in my family that look like that statue. So yeah, let's get into people's reactions, and I'll be back with my commentary.
Like that big behind 12-foot overweight black woman in the middle of Times Square, that is what they chose to represent us. Like, are that's what they think about us, y'all. Big, overweight, just there's nothing attractive about the statue. There's nothing appeasing. It's like this monster, this monster of a black woman who's dominating. Like, y'all know what it gives? This aggressive, overpowering, masculine black woman. That's what the statue gives. It does not give anything feminine, soft, strong, powerful, fit. No, it's a big, black, fat, overweight woman in the middle of Times Square to take pictures of. Y'all, they really be playing with us. And until we recognize what is happening out here, they're gonna keep playing with us. They're gonna keep playing with us because we play with ourselves. Baby, this is wild. Wild. Wild.
Not fat, black, and ugly in Times Square. This woman, I've done a video about her because she was saying some mess. So she did like this whole thing about being skinny. I'll put the video there and I'll link it at the end. So yeah, I've done a video on her on my channel before, and she's very, I don't even know what to say. Like, she's very controversy. Like, she does say a lot of stuff. Sometimes obviously I agree, sometimes I don't. But people call her like a pick Misha. Um Well, obviously the statue doesn't look like her and it doesn't look like me because we're on the slimmer side. But to call it big, black, and ugly and just all those negative words, it's just like, and the way she's like, they need to stop playing with those. So the person that did the statue, he is a man of color. I'm not sure what color he is. I don't know if he's like biracial because he's quite light, but he is a man of color. So it's not like a white man's done this. The way she's like, oh, they need to stop playing with us. This is how they view us, because this is how a lot of women carry themselves. Maybe if we carried ourselves a lot better, then they wouldn't view us like this. This goes back to the whole sinners. So I've done a review on it, done a video. If you've not seen it, check it out. But obviously, with Annie being Smokey's love interest, a lot of people were talking about it and going back and forth online. And it's like, we all know a black woman in the family that looks like Annie. Could be your mom, your grandma, auntie. I'm sure they've got kids. I'm sure they've got a husband. So to make it out like if you're dark skinned, curvy, or overweight, that you could never be someone's love interest, that's false. So for her to be like, oh, this statue's big, black, and ugly, ain't nobody checking for her, that's a lie, because that's what most black women look like. And for me, I've been slim all my life. And then probably after I had my second child, I gained a bit of weight. And the heaviest I was a UK 14. And I loved it. I was in love with my curves because I didn't like being skinny. I've been skinny my whole life. I've been like a size 8, size 10. So for me to be size 14 and all the curves, was in the right place. Sometimes, obviously, when you're bigger, you've got belly or you've got fat legs or fat arms, the bingo arms. So sometimes your fat's not always in the right place. But I loved my curves and everything just went to the right place. And I was going to the gym to obviously maintain it. But yeah, the only thing I didn't like is that my face got like really chubby. But you know what I mean? I guess that you know what I mean. You don't when you're big, you don't get to pick what goes where. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's just coming off very anti-black because again, the average black woman looks like that statue. But people were gathering her up. So let's get into people's reactions.
Big, overweight, just there's nothing attractive about the statue. There's nothing appeasing. It's like this monster. This monster of a black woman who's dominating. Like, y'all know what it gives, this aggressive, overpowering, masculine black woman.
Horrifying, right? Especially since that statue was made in the likeness of a woman that's still alive. And that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the disgusting commentary about that beautiful statue. My first reaction to seeing that statue was, this is so fucking epic. To take the average black American woman and make her larger than life, cast her in bronze, it signified to me that your average black American woman is extraordinary by default. Felt thoughtful and inspired and heartfelt. And then I saw the commentary and I couldn't believe my eyes. You can't ignore that the loudest assholes about this statue are black. It's projecting insecurity and self-hate, frankly. I saw this one post where a woman was standing beside the statue and she said, I thought the statue was incredible. I thought she looked like me and that felt like magic. And that's the intention. It's not about respectability politics. It's not about what you want the average black woman to look like. This is what she looks like, and she's perfect. So TLDR, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted by the response.
Yeah, guys, like she said, people are showing their true colors and the self-hate is real. We always gather up black men when they date outside their race and always coming for black women say, oh, the self-hate's real. But listen, a lot of black women have that internal self-hate as well. Like, as soon as they gain a bit of weight, they're like, oh no, I've got to, you know what I mean, got to go run and have surgery or get in the gym, or they're just doing the most or take these pills. And it's just like, our bodies are just shaped different, you know what I mean? Like, we're not meant to be like stick thin or skinny. That's more like Europeans or Asians. We're meant to have curves and it is what it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with everything she said. It is an epic moment and it's sadly being tarnished by people's negative opinions. But I agree with what she said. I want to go New York and I want to, you know what I mean? People are taking pictures with it and just, you know what I mean, having fun with it. Again, it's very divided. A lot of olders, they're glad. And, people that do look like that, they're like, she looked like me. So, you know what I mean? There is a lot of positive, but then you have those pick me's and naysayers that are just bringing a lot of negativity to it.
You are average. You average
Not
just like that
average.
statue. Y'all are delusional. This statue controversy really showed how y'all don't really know what y'all look like. Y'all really be putting in somebody else's hair and forgetting what you look like. For some reason, you think you some Puerto Rican mommy, but you just an average looking black woman too. All right? You put on that makeup and you forget what you look like when you wake up in the morning. That's what you look like. It's not when you add the lashes, the foundation, the liner, the lip gloss. That's not what you look like. What you look like is what you look like in your natural state before you put on the uniform. Before you put on all the stuff. When you don't have none of that stuff on, you're a average looking person. If you were to not put on any of that stuff and walk out the house, nobody's double taking. Nobody's losing their mind over you. You're an average looking person, just like that statue. If I had to just guess, that statue represents a woman who probably about 5'4", 5'5", probably wear probably a 14, 16 in clothes. You know how many black women that fit the description of? I was just in a size 14 earlier this year. I'm not in one no more because I lost weight, but I was. And you know how many other black women wear that size or bigger? Like your mama, your aunts, your cousins, your bestie, right? Your bestie who be wearing clothes that's too small and she big and you be telling her, yes, girl, put it on, right? Because you be fake, man. I really just love how y'all exposing yourself at the fact that y'all truly hate being black and regular. You hate being an average looking person. You hate it. That's why you add so much stuff and try to make yourself look completely different. That's the reason why y'all running to get y'all noses done. That's the reason why y'all going and playing with y'all faces, getting your lips done. Y'all hate looking how you just look. You hate what God created. And I hate that for you. I hate that for you that you would let man change something that God created. Nothing can top what God put together. Nothing. Man can't play God. He can't. No matter what you get done, it can never touch what God can do. Right? It can never go toe to toe with a natural creation from God. It can't. Man can never play God to that level. It can't. I don't care how good of a BBL you got, put it beside a girl who naturally got a nice body made by God. Can't go toe to toe with it. No weave can go toe to toe with a girl with a nice, just beautiful head of healthy hair. I don't care what grade of hair it is. A nice, healthy head of hair, a weave could never compare. Afro, I don't care what it is. A weave could never compare to it. A woman with beautiful natural skin with no makeup on, no makeup can go toe to toe with it. All right, all that cake face looking like a Nestle Crunch bar because you got acne underneath all of that caked up face because you don't never let your skin breathe. It could never go toe to toe with a natural beautiful face that got nice skin. You can't play God, right? But the fact that y'all don't know what average is, or you've convinced yourself that you're not average because you rate yourself based off of your enhancements and not what you actually look like for real, y'all need to start getting a reality check, because even if you can't see you, we can see you.
Listen, that's my girl. We both follow each other on TikTok because I do use a lot of her clips. I can't stand her. Like, she says it how it is, and I'm here for it, and I love her. How can she say, "Yous are delusional"? I swear that's her favorite word because she's like, "You lot be living in Delulu land. You're average at best." Like, why does that Kevin Samuels clip just when she was like, "Y'all are average"? Listen,
Ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay, average looking women, average looking woman who's older, average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son, average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy.
oh my gosh, where do I start? She's touched on so much and it was just giving straight back. First of all, with the weaves and the makeup, you put it on and you're thinking you're some Puerto Rican mommy, like she said. Listen, that statue is how a lot of girls look without the wigs, the makeup, the lashes, not contouring the nose. You know what I mean? Like she said, a lot of yous are running to get nose jobs. Listen, she just spoke on so much, and I agree with everything. Like, that's how most of yous look. And like she said when she touched on the BBL, you can't get better than what God's made you. And that's straight facts. Like me. No one's perfect, so we all have insecurities in it. So for me, mine's just my weight. If I gained weight, again, I was in love with my curves. If I was to look how I looked like in 2018, I don't think I would have insecurities. I think my nose, that's always been one, but that's with black people. I don't know, for some reason, because of the beauty standards, they're told the thinner the nose, the better. Like, look at the Jacksons. So if I had to pick it would probably be my nose. But other than that, it's my weight most of all. And then I'm happy, you know what I mean? But yeah, like she said, these girls be running to get BBLs or contouring or getting their nose done. Like even Megan the Stallion, I remember when she first came out and people were like, yeah, she's pretty, but she's just got a big nose. Since then, obviously, she's been contouring her nose. Glorilla, when her makeup artist showing her before and after picture, people were like, oh, she's got such a big nose. So in the black community, we do it to ourselves. We're always coming for like people's noses. Weird. But I agree with everything she said. Like, you're delusional. Like, we want to see the more natural hair. You know what I mean? Stop with the weeds or chill out. With me, the reason why I wear wigs and braids and stuff, I like to switch it up. So eventually, you will see me on here with my natural hair. Just waiting for the weather to get better. It's been good. So probably next month, I'll probably wear my hair out. So for me, I like to switch it up. But with certain black girls, you never see their natural hair. They're just constantly in the wigs and the weaves. And I do wish they would show it off a lot more. Like you have like the sexy red, she's got long hair. It's not even about it being long, it's about it being healthy. You know, Nicki Minaj, Scissor, like they've all got good hair, but they just I know with those they do like to switch it up with the artist, you know, because they're always on the go performing. They do like to do the switch up. But again, yeah, a lot of women are delusional. How you look first thing in the morning, like that's you. I've posted a picture before on TikTok. I think it's on here also when I first woke up in the morning and I looked crazy, but that's reality. Like I didn't wash my face, I literally just took a picture and that's how I looked. But then there's days where obviously like now I'm awake, I look fine. I've not got makeup on, there's a little bit of lip gloss, got no lashes on, obviously my hair's done, but this is me. Like this is God's work right now, okay? You know what I mean? Nothing can top that. So I'm glad that she spoke on God because she spoke just straight back.
I don't understand what's the problem. Y'all talking about her. She look like your mother. She look like your mother, your aunties, your cousins, your nieces. Any black woman in your family, she look like me. I am very happy that she's there. She's 12 feet tall. She's very intimidating. When you walk by her, you just gotta respect her. You don't laugh at her. And the only person that should really be mad is a black woman. And we're not mad. They see us. Every single day when they go to work, they see us. She's us. And she's black. And she's tired. We are tired. You didn't think we was tired? That's art. If you cannot understand how artistic and creative that statue is, kick rocks. That's art. Black women are art. Whether she had an afro puff or a dress on with a push-up bra, she's still gonna be there. They chose us before they put a 12-foot man. That's good. They would have never did that. New York is really lit. I love my city. I love my city. We used to have colonizers and slave owners as statues. On 14th Street, Union Square, and 42nd Street, they had George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. We yanked them bitches down. Now there's George Floyd and that black lady. Love it. Anytime somebody fixed their teeth to say something disrespectful about a black woman, is your statue there? I don't see a statue that look like you there. I'm cool with that statue. That's power. A lot of people love us. A lot of people love us. We fit the beauty standard. Companies love us. We make things shake. We make things sell. So yeah, put the statue up. Put some more. I don't give a damn if that lady was missing a leg, if she was in a wheelchair. She's me. I'm black, and I'm proud.
People are mad at that statue in New York of the black woman because she's dressed in a t-shirt and probably some leggings or jeans, looking like who did it and why. Very unglamorous, very who did it and why.
very unglamorous, very blah, very nobody wants to find that attractive. If that's the stereotype that's being given, that's the stereotype that's being reflected, it's going to also start showing up in different places. And I think it's a genius idea to show people who they are so that they can understand how people view them, so they can make the changes that are necessary in order to, dismantle the bad stereotype of certain women. Okay. Now, I say this with love in my heart. If you want to look better, do better. If you want a different perception, then change your perspective and change how you do things. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, for being a member. So if you're mad about that statue of a Black woman in New York, then represent what you want to be stereotyped as, because we're all going to be a stereotype. It just depends if we're going to be a good one or a bad one. You think about it. If all women were like me, as far as how I keep myself up, how I think, how I walk, how I talk, how I dress, there'd be a gold digger standing up there right now with main character energy, looking good. Okay. If you all treated yourself if you all treated yourself how you wanted other people to treat you, that statue wouldn't be there right now. If y'all thought t-shirts and a legging was an outfit, if y'all didn't think t-shirts and leggings were outfits, that statue wouldn't be there right now. Okay. If y'all put in more effort every day, and as far as how you look, that statue wouldn't be there right now. If you put emphasis on your value and worth as a woman and stop dealing with dust, that statue wouldn't be there right now. Okay. So y'all can't be mad at the statue. That's Pick Misha sitting right there. If they see Black women as Pick Mishas, that's what they're gonna use to represent y'all. So Pick Mishas, y'all better wake up. That's how people see y'all. Okay, y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta do better. Because this is why I don't associate myself with Pick Misha, because that statue shows you exactly how people see you. Bare minimum, doing the least, looking like who did it and why, ready to put in work because your dusty can't.
I agree with her. We're going to be a stereotype no matter what. Like, I've met so many people and they've always said, so this is like white people or Asian. And then when they speak to me, they're like, I thought you were going to be like this. The whole typical loud, ghetto, just rude, aggressive. And it's just like, I just had to sit them down and tell them, listen, not every Black girl is like that. You know what I mean? It's so annoying, but I agree with Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle. What you want people to see you as and what you represent, we need to do it more often. When you think of Black girls, especially in America, they're always fighting, twerking, arguing, and it's just like not every Black woman's like that. It's so annoying. So obviously we have the Sukianas and the Sexy Reds, but we also have the Kelly Rowlands, Tiana Taylor, Beyonce. You know what I mean? So it's literally up to you, like what path you take, and then we have the ones in the middle who are a little bit ratchet but a little bit, classy. Um, but yeah, I agree with that. Don't be mad. It's reality, and that's what most Black women look like. You know what I mean? It is sad that, they're like, oh, ain't nobody checking for her. She's not the love interest. Da, 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 da. And it's just like, listen, look at your grandma. How did your grandma have your parent, and then your parent have you? Like, trust me. Even if you go to Africa, obviously their bodies are more. You know what I mean? They've got husbands, they've got kids, so never think just because you're dark skinned and overweight or got meat on you or curves that you're not the love. Trust me, there's someone out there for everyone, and someone gonna love you. Okay.
Hey, it's me, the statue, in the middle of
Hey.
Times Square.
That
Although
actually
I
looks like
do
her.
really appreciate y'all putting me in the middle of Times Square, y'all could have did me, a better look. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my go to the grocery store look. You know what I'm saying? This is my wake up and throw something on so I can go grab the mail look. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my oh shit, you gotta run to the store and grab some toothpaste because you forgot it look. This is not the look that I wanted y'all to do. More like this, like, you know, cutesy, belly shirts, because you know they only for bitches with bellies. Maybe a side part, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a side part. Or something more business casual, huh? Yeah. Maybe bun, updo. That would have been cute. I'm gonna need y'all to like do a little switcheroo.
I love that little clip. There's so many people that have come out that look very similar to the statue. So they've either got the type of braids in or the locks, and they're just like, "Hey, that statue is me." Now that really does look like her, but I don't know if it for sure. Again, it was based on a real person, so I wonder how that person must be feeling because you know the people that are just bringing negativity and grilling it. It's just like I'm a real person. But yeah, I love that, and it actually looks like her. But I just love the way she's like, "Yeah, hey, it's me, the statue."
I'm mad about that statue up in New York, but a lot of your mamas look like that. Like a lot of y'all aunts look like that. Like when I saw that statue, I legitimately looked at it and I was like, Mary? Like I legit thought somebody like did that with my aunt. Like it looks exactly like her. I wish I had a picture of her. But like, yeah, if you want to say representation, that kind of is representation. Like I know for a fact one person of your family looks exactly like that statue. Like I know, yes, big boned and all, yes, looks exactly like one of your family members. And I understand y'all want to keep see the best of the best Holly Berry looking statues, but I mean realistically, that's a realistic looking statue. I tell you right there, I appreciated the statue. I was like, damn, all right, yeah. I thought we was going to make a come up. I really thought it was going to be a come up. I was about to call my aunt, but, it's not her.
Fat, black,
Yes, auntie.
ugly monster. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Me, your auntie, your cousins, maybe a sister of yours, your grandma, we all shaped the same. The way that we're shaped and we're built, but you can't never change that the best attitude that you have, acting like Pennywise, bitch. Like that's what it's given. You ain't in the gym being fit and fine and fabulous. You in the gym because you have insecurities and flaws that you don't want to face. You're a scary bitch. You don't want to admit that you like eating the things that you like to eat. You just don't want somebody to call you a big back bitch when you're eating them. Because you're not comfortable in your skin. You're not comfortable with who you are. I get it, babes. It's cool. It's okay if you want to go ahead and adhere to the standards, to the beauty standards of which you're not even a part of because you're not a white woman. Let's clock that. But I dare. And I speak as a woman who used to be skinny, okay? I got fat because I got 4 kids, honey, and I just let myself go. But I found myself. So I know that when it's time, I can always get back to who it is that I need to be. Fine, okay? But let me say this, though. Do you think that you have a one-up on us because you're built like a pogo stick with 2 helium balloons behind? It's the niggas that y'all like that get caught with bitches like us. And you're mad. You're mad. So this woman is speaking on the statue, the 12-foot statue of a black woman that was built in New York's Times Square. And she says that why would they put that fat, black, overweight, out of shape, ugly, monstrous black woman that they claim represents black women? That's not the representation of black women. Oh, so you want us all to be shaped like a popsicle stick with chicken legs, okay? And 2 rows of tissues behind our backs. You want us all to be shaped like that, huh? We can't look like how we naturally look, like how your mama been looking after 6 kids, how your mama look after 2 kids, how your grandmama been looking, how your aunties been looking. They can't put us up. We can't represent what we actually look like mothers, like the mother, huh? Girl, bye. And y'all got the nerve to say this and do this right after Sinners, where Annie was representing a nice Southern black woman who's built like me with my titties hanging to the ground. Are you serious? Y'all was glorifying how I was good in representation of Sinners because it's not the same as it's been looking all these years with these fit, damn Eurocentric looking black women that be playing the main character, the main love interest in the movies. Now all of a sudden we're in the middle of Times Square, and now we're fat black monsters.
Big ups to Auntie, yes. Not the big, fat, and ugly. And I like how she touched on sinners. This is what I'm saying. People were going hard for sinners, like, yeah, it's a good representation. She was the love interest, she was the hero of the film. But now there's a huge statue in New York. It's a problem. Like, this is what I can't take with the internet and just people being hypocrites. Like, make up your mind. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to her, and I have to respect someone call her auntie because she looks like she could be my auntie. My aunties, you know what's mad? My mum's. I guess I get my genes from my mum. She's been slim all her life, but now as she's gotten older, she's put on weight. So my mum's got, I want to say 10 siblings. Most of them are girls. She's only got like 4 brothers. All of them are big. There's only one that's quite slim, but all of them are big. They all look like that woman that I just played in the clip, you know, boobs down here when they've not got a bra on, bum bum, arms, you know what I mean? So fingers crossed as I get older, because people are like, oh, you'll put on weight when you get older. Fingers crossed I will, because I'm trying to be thick, like, but I loved what she said, and that's what they look like. Like, that's auntie. So with this, or with the first clip that I played of the slim, you know, I'm just a girl. I get it. So basically, I had an experience. I went for a massage at a Chinese parlor place, and they were like looking at my body. I think I was getting an acupuncture actually. And they were just like, wow, your body's amazing. And I was just like, huh? They're like, for a black girl, like, yeah, they actually said, for a black girl, your body's amazing. And I was just like, wait, what? And then I clocked because obviously most black women are curvy, you know what I mean? They've got the curves going that they probably massage or do an acupuncture on, but they were complimenting me. It's one of those backhanded because it's just like, again, the stereotype. Not every black woman's, you know, big bone, what is it, big back, fat, obese. You know what I mean? Like there are slim black women out there. Like hello, Naomi Campbell. Like she's been in the modeling game for years and she's been slim her whole life. Kelly Rowland, Destiny's Child. You know what I mean? Not everyone looks like a Lizzo. I'm just trying to think. I know the industry people are gonna be slim. You know what I mean? Like SZA, when she first came out, she was quite big. She's lost weight. Doja Cat, she was quite thick. So eventually they do lose weight, but again, I just couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I left there and I was just like, so you're telling me these Asian ladies have never seen a slim black woman before? I was flabbergasted. Like, I hate those backhanded compliments. But shout out to Auntie. I loved her clip.
So hey girl, I have a question. Am I fat, black, and ugly?
Crazy.
I'm on TikTok scrolling, minding my business, trying to prepare my mind because today is Monday, right? And I see a woman on TikTok, and she's chanting fat, black, and ugly. Fat, black, and ugly. Fat, black, and ugly. This is what they think of us. Now, I'm already taking her side because, second, she's a woman. One, she's a black woman. So I'm already siding with her. And I'm like, okay, there's a reason that she's saying this. Like, what did a man say that's making her say this? Or what did someone say about the black community that's making her say this, right? So I'm listening, and she's talking about a statue, right? So I haven't seen the statue. So I'm like, okay, let me go look at the statue. So I go look at the statue. It looks like a average plus size black woman with braids. Actually, the statue looks like me, if we're being honest. And she's like, this is what they think of us. They think that we're fat, black, and ugly. And I'm just like, first of all, it's a statue, for one. Second, the statue may be based on someone's mom, someone's aunt, someone. But I understand both points. I understand the plus size woman thinking, okay, why aren't we good enough to be represented as the black community? But I understand the more skinny girls or the more in shape girls is like, we don't all look like that. But you don't have to put another woman down, another black woman at that, to get your point across. Beauty is subjective. So it's like you're putting one side down to uplift how you feel on your side, and that's not cool. You can get your point across without putting the other side down. And the video just annoyed me so much because it's just like, how dare you? Like, how dare you chant fat, black, and ugly? Like, I understand your point, but your point was mean to the women who look more like the statue. I don't know. Am I going crazy here?
First of all, shout out to that girl. And no, you're not fat, black, and ugly. she's in sport or gym attire, so hopefully she's working out. You know what I mean? She needs to work on her body. But I agreed with what she said. Like that's actually someone in real life, first of all, someone's mom, auntie, sister. So, chill. And on top of that, like she said, the skinny girlies, or that one in particular, I like how she didn't drag her. Like, again, you don't need to bring someone down to make yourself feel good, or you know what I mean? Like, it's bullying. And I never understood that with people. Like, even with me, someone could be more or less attractive than me, or have a bigger nose or something like that, but I don't need to state that to make them, or to make myself feel better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm agreeing with Dada, like, this is what God created. Nothing can beat what God. So that's my confidence. But I don't need to shame anyone or put someone down just so I can feel better. Like, say, like, if someone's fatter than me, I don't need to be like, oh, she fat or she dark skin just to make myself feel better. Like, at least I don't look like her. No, I can say, at least I don't look like you, because this is what God, you know what I mean? God created me. You know what I mean? People do stuff to their bodies and ruin, you know what I mean? We have little Kim who literally ruined her face. So I get how people can take the mick out of her because she wasn't born that way. But if you're born a certain way and someone takes the mick out of you, it's different, you know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with what she said. And again, I like how she didn't drag the I'm just a girl. Because again, she's a black woman, and yeah, you know what I mean? She's a girls. I like people like that. Like, to get her point across, she didn't have to drag her like she dragged the statue. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below, please. Do you think the statue is a good thing or a bad thing? Overall, I love it. And again, back to Sinners, people were loving that Wumi, the actress, was obviously the love interest and the hero of the film. But then we don't want to see a representation of the average black woman in Times Square. Like, I love it. If you're from New York or you go to New York, go and see the statue and take pictures with it, because you know what I mean? It's not going to be there forever. But yeah, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.